YouTube? Today we are coming at you with some Astroneer. Today I am just trying to get this figured out with the recording. I'm gonna see if you guys like no cursor or what. I haven't played this game in a minute, but this is like one of my favorite games of all times. When I had an Xbox and they came out for game preview back in 2016. Oh geez, I love this game, but sadly it doesn't have all my saves. I used to play a while ago, a long time ago. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll go ahead and just hit launch on start a new adventure game. And our little dude's already in his capsule and we are going. Now if you haven't played Astroneer, it's just an indie space colonization game, kinda like you're the soul survival. You gotta be surviving on these planets. You gotta be doing what you gotta be doing. You know what they say. But anyways, we have completed planetfall. So once we drop out of this dropship, a few things will appear and it'll just get it all sorted out. So if you hit F here, we can go ahead and just hop out the deal here and we'll go give us a side here. And there's our little hub, our shelters where we can save and whatnot. We can get some power off of this here. I guess it does have a little circle down here for you guys, so that should look okay for you guys on there. We got a mission log. We can check that by hitting F. Make sure you guys are always tethered to get that oxygen. This is what this little blue thing is. It's keeping you tethered to the hub. You can build tethers later on using compound, I believe. But other than that, let's go ahead and check out this mission log here. So we have gotten planetfall. We arrived on Sylvia, we survived the landing, so we can go ahead and collect an oxygenator and a small printer. We can flip that button open and we'll go ahead and hit the green button there. We'll go ahead and drop down over there and we can go ahead and hit F again. We can drop out of that menu. If you hit tab, this is our research tab, and we can find these little big old research orb things in the future here, and we can get those hooked up to a research center and get that all figured out. But for now, we have an oxygenator. We could just throw it in our backpack. Same with the small printer. Go ahead and just take a look around here, see what we're dealing with. Right off the bat, I do see some wind generation we can go ahead and grab. We're just gonna run over here. This is debris. We can get a salvager, and we can use that later for stuff called scrap, and we can use that to trade and what we have, whatnot. So we do have an oxygenator. The oxygenator needs to go here. I guess G is the emote button. Just got a Q is to open up your bag here. We'll go ahead and pop it in there. Go ahead and unpack it there. When you hold F, and you'll see there, we go ahead and start tethering things to the hub. You can only start tethering things once you have a oxygenator near or on the base, and then your tethers will be able to tether to other things and, keep you surviving. So since we got that placed in there, we have we completed Astroneering Base X. We unpacked the oxygenator, we installed the oxygenator on the shelter, and we connected the printer power to shelter. So we get a stack of tethers and we get some bytes. Go ahead and flip that. And here we go. And so these are what our tethers are. Go ahead and we can just throw them in our dealio. And I do not remember. I think it's, if I hit T, it'll drop the tether and we can do it that way. But other than that, let's go ahead and take out the mission log and check it out here. We have a connect tether to oxygenator. Lights in this distance. We can discover a gateway chamber, which is a little bit beyond our knowledge at the moment. We gotta unlock all these gateway chambers, and there's a whole thing out in the space, and oh, it's so fun. So fun. Okay, so our next mission here, we just need to connect the tether to oxygenator. So I'm gonna walk out here where the thing, where the oxygen line here drops out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hit T. Oh, check that out. Spooky edition. If you guys are celebrating Halloween this year, happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Go ahead and place down a spooky pumpkin tether for me. And go ahead and comment down below. Pumpkin tether. And help me with the engagement and whatnot. Hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for some more content here. So this right here is some compound. We could throw some tethers out here. But I want to go ahead and show you the oxygen bar. So right here is your oxygen bar. You can see how it's deteriorating. We are going to have to work on getting more compound, which is surprisingly this here. Go ahead and work on that. And we have this here, which is a Sylvia shell. We can go ahead and scan it. Hold the scan, and it looks like we got some bites from it. So we got a little oxygen warning. So let's go ahead and run back to our base. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back out here a little bit. I just love those tethers. That's actually pretty cool there. Oh, they're different. Oh, they're different colors. That is so cool. Astroneer has came a long way. And so if you drop it and it's outside the limit of the tether, you can just drop it in. You see that little blue hovering. I like to get it as far as I can, just to increase the distance and, you know, be able to use the use more tethers. So we press out E here, we get our mining drill, and it'll show us what we have here. It looks like we got some ammonium laying around here as well, but we'll go ahead and skip out on that. Okay, it kind of looks like it teased us with that. Well, shoot. Oh, there's some more compound over here. I'll go ahead and throw another tether down. We'll go ahead and run over here. Drop another one. Oop. All right, let's go ahead and collect this compound. We got to get 1 out of 4 here. And if you guys are enjoying this series so far, let me know. I did post a short, and it looked like it got some good engagement at the time there, and we got somebody subscribed. So you know, and this is one of my favorite games. So why not do a series on it? Something I know a good amount of knowledge about. A couple new updates I haven't followed along with, but as soon as we get to those points, we will figure those out together. I am excited to take this journey with you guys on this Astroneer Let's Play. And I would like to welcome you as well if you guys are new. So, we'll just go ahead and grab... Do we got any more compound? Probably. Compound likes to hide. I think we got it all. Alright. So we are stuck in here. We gotta dig our way out. And let us not suffocate. I've been playing too much Railroads Online. I want to right click to end mining, you know. Anyways, we'll go ahead and run back over here. Check out the mission log. And we can go ahead and see what else we need to do. So, we can go ahead and hit the green button on that and get a small canister. And small canisters are good for like filling and what you not. So that fills up with the soil here, and you can like flatten out and do whatever you need to with the terrain tool there. So go ahead and get back on the mission log. Okay, so we got 4 compound. We need 4 more resin, so we can go ahead, and then that would unlock the medium storage. We'll get a medium storage and 2 medium platforms, and the schematic for an oxygenator. So, other than that, we can fill the small canister with soil and lights in the distance. So, let's go ahead and get right to it. I am loving the tethers, might I say. All right, so resin is kind of looks like little afros, to be honest. Little got orangey afro type. Oh, right over here, pool noodles, I should say. This is resin. So let's go ahead and collect some of this. We got some compound. It's always good. If you guys like trees, I am so sorry we had to take that one out there. I had some resin. Got a shell here we can scan. Just always make sure you guys can keep track of where your base is, because once you get down to the point, you don't want to be out here. You don't want to suffocate, yo. Really don't. And these little bushes, these will have bites on them as well, I believe. Unless they have changed it. Let's go ahead and run back. And there's a research sample. We can go ahead and come back for it. Oh man, this guy's dying. Oop. You guys aren't seeing this. I'm suffocating. We have made it back. So, you may see the importance of tethers and why you should be using them. I do believe that tethers have came a long way. If you're doing like multiplayer, I used to know that it was really laggy on you when you had a lot of tethers down. Oh, and there's caves on here on this planet as well, so we got to be careful for that. But yeah, tethers made it lag really bad. But I would assume they would have fixed that stuff, because tethers are like one of the main things that keep you going. So, I honestly don't see any resin. We might be in a predicament. So give me 1 second. I'm going to cut here for you guys so I can keep the video a little bit shorter. And I'll cut right back here when I do find some resin for us to harvest. While I'm doing, before I do that actually, I'm going to go ahead and build some tethers. Because your boy needs some more tethers. So, this is your little mini printer. You can build a little bit of things here. Not too many things, but enough to get you going. And we got some tethers. I'll build one more for good luck. And we'll go ahead and I will see you guys right back here. Well, right back where the resin is. You guys will know where the resin is at the moment. I don't. So I will be back. Okay, we are back. A little bit of distance here. I was like, maybe I should turn around and go the other way. But at least we have found some resin we can go ahead and mine. Oh. Let's see if we can get that back in. And if you press F, I guess it puts you in your backpack pretty quick. So go ahead and let's go ahead and get some of this resin, because we need it for our mission. So we'll go ahead and collect this resin. I'll probably save some here since we don't have any really good way to store things at the moment. I know at one point it will start collecting on this side of your mining tool, your terrain tool. So once it does that, I will go ahead and call our quits on the resin. Okay. Let's go ahead and run back to our deal. And if you see this little thing right here on the backpack, our soil canister is full. You can tell by the green. There's a little white bar. I'm not sure if you guys can tell. That surrounds it, and that's kind of like your level. If you're in this menu, you can press E and you can see what you got on your mining tool. All right. So I do hope you guys are enjoying this series. We are going to do a couple episodes and probably replace one of the Planet S series episodes, probably on the on my schedule here. It looks like it'll be on Wednesday, and then Railroads Online on Thursday. I'm gonna post a short or a few on Friday. We'll do some live streaming on Saturday, and we'll come back with you on Planet S on Sunday. So we got some resin. Let's go ahead and hit the mission log. Go ahead and hit land filling. That just gives us some bites. Go ahead and hit that there. So resourcing, gather compound, gather resin, medium storage, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and hit that there. We got some stuff flying in here. So here's some platforms and some medium storage. So this doesn't look like quite a platform yet, but if we hold F, we can unpack it. And it has a little power port here, a cable plug. We can pick this up and we can move it, rotate it. Shoot. I don't remember how to rotate. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'll have to look at it off camera here, but for now, we'll go ahead and just place that there. Grab the cable plug, plug it in. So now, if you guys seen that, the tether changed from the hub to this here, which just makes it a little bit easier on the tethers. It doesn't have to go as far. So technically, we could probably put this out just a little bit farther, but we're not going to go ahead and do that. We got the medium storage, but we do have this printer on our back. Let's see what we can do with this printer. We can go ahead and slap that thing there. If I know how to hit buttons, we can examine it. We could build a medium printer, oxygenator, platform, medium storage, rover seat, small canister, a work light, medium printer. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the medium printer just so we can start getting upgraded to the next tier there. Just to talk about a little bit more on Astroneer, they did come out with this update, and for you train folks out there, you might love this update. They came out with some trains. I was surprised when I heard it, and I'm excited to get into it. So I do hope you guys stick around and enjoy this series, just so that we can get around to the trains. That's all I'm really hoping for. Just kidding. But yeah, the trains look pretty cool, and looks like I rotate with C and V. Okay. So we got a large printer, research chamber, requests platform, which is the I think that's the scrap thing there I was talking about earlier with the salvager and whatnot. We got some platforms, some bigger platforms there. But let's go ahead and take a look at the mission log. It looks like we got a couple things here. Printing up, print to medium printer, slot medium printer to a platform. We got a large platform B and the schematic for large platform B. Ooh, she's a big one. If you have something big and it doesn't fit in your backpack, you can hold it in your hands. You can run around a little quicker. Let's see. So go ahead and slap that thing there. Unpack it. And hook it up to the power. So this thing, we can put the research chamber on. Or like large items like this here. And I do believe there's larger items out there, but that's for a later date. So if you guys look off in the distance, follow that there, and there is a big old pillar deal thing out there in the distance. Wish my cursor kind of worked at this moment, but that it kind of looks like a mystery box. That is one of the gateway chambers. We need a good amount of power to get that done, but I could possibly show you guys some of the flattening tool as well. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out the flattening tool. Okay, so if I hit left control here, I can hit flatten, and we can just flatten it out here just to give us some more space. And if you see that little blue bar there, it also shows you that our soil count there, so it's always good to keep that in mind. I like to flatten this out just to keep everything flat over here at the beginning, at the base. All right, we do need to fix this tether boy. And probably just take these. You were good pumpkin boys while you lasted. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop the research chamber down, unpack it. Can always move it around here. It looks like it's in a good spot. And I'm gonna do some reorganizing here. Just wanted to get some content out. We also have this medium storage, which we can save for later. Okay, so this, I said that there was some research out there somewhere. Let's go see if we can go ahead and find that quick. So this right here is a research item. It's a mineral type. We'll go ahead and run this back to our base, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what it does. Oh, other side. All right, so you throw that in there, and we go ahead and examine the research chamber here, and it'll tell us we got 450 bytes from it, and it'll take 11 minutes to complete. So it says press button to start research. We go ahead and flip this little thing and hit that green button, and now it'll start scanning it and figuring out its insides, and we get bytes for it. Right here we got 11 bytes a minute. We already have 1625 from all of our deals. We can go ahead and take a little look through here. This is the first little section here. It looks like we can get a packager, a leveling block, which I do not know how to use. Tethers, we have unlocked oxygen filters. If it's white, that means we can unlock it. Blue is unlocked, and pink is we can't afford it. Portable oxygenator. We've got some work light, glow sticks. We can get glow sticks. A floodlight, power cells, small solar, small wind turbine, small battery, boost mod, wide mod. These are all mods for your terrain tool. We got some other terrain tool mods just to help you drill faster and get down deeper quicker. A dynamite and fireworks, small camera, small trumpet horn, holographic figurine. So we got the jump jet, a hydrazine jetpack, and the hoverboard, which is completed through mission completion. I have never unlocked that in my playthroughs yet. We got our medium printer unlocked, oxygenator. Let's get the shredder. That is what we can turn into, turns shreddable items into scrap, and that can be traded for resources via the trade platform. Field shelter is for when you go off of your planet and go ahead and check other planets out you want to have a base to start from. Auto arms, I don't know too much about, but I really want to get into them. We can do some automation with that. Medium resource canisters, those are as well for automation, and you can store a lot more things with it, but it takes a lot more expensive items. We got a power sensor. This is all just like automation things as well. Repeater, blah blah blah. Some more things that we can get into at a later date. We do have a power switch, a splitter, and extenders, which extend the power. If I want to put this, say, bring this plug out, it's only go out so far. You can get an extender and extend this cable out. It's a one-way cable. We got a medium generator that runs on carbon, and you can get carbon by smelting down organic. I don't even think we've gotten to the smelter yet. So, some medium size wind turbine solar. We got battery that's a medium. RTG, which just requires no fuel, and it's a durable power source. medium platform A. Got some different types of platforms. Tall platform, some T platforms, some more storage. And we got the tractor, the trailer. We got a buggy horn and a winch. I got a winch if you get stuck. Paver. We got these are all for your rover type missions. Field thruster. Those are for your jets, your spaceships. And this looks like train stuff, which will be interesting to get into. So rail post bundle of rail posts for building rail lines. It extends your oxygen and network power networks. Same things. It's elevated rail lines and a rail junction. Interesting. Large brenner. We got a smelting furnace. Got some other stuff we can get into at a later date. We got the trade platform. That's 2,500 bytes. And we have to use an extra chip to build that. Extra chips are rare, and they're kind of, I think you find them down in the caves on this planet. It just depends on what planet you're on. Some large storages for your rovers and whatnot. Got a buggy. You can go zoom vroom around. Medium rover, VTOL, which is a little scouting aircraft. That is also a mission completion reward. This looks like the locomotive for the train. We got the rail cart as well. And the recreational spear. Got the shelter unlocked. Auto extractor. It's an automation item. Got a bigger shredder. Shred bigger things. We got a solar array. Extra large wind turbine. And some more sensors. Larger platforms. And a large rover. A landing pad, small shuttle, medium shuttle, large shuttle, and a rail station. Platform used to stop and board railway vehicles, can automate loading and unloading and call railway vehicles to its location. I am really excited to get into it. Again, today was Astroneer, our first episode in the series. We got a little bit done here today, and I can't wait for you guys to see what we are going to get accomplished in this series. We're gonna wave goodbye here, and I will see you guys in the next one.